Welcome to Tuesday, 28th of April, and I'm very grateful that by request I'm able to try and bring you what is normally our Wednesday class, albeit Tuesday. So, sending you all much love, hoping that in watching this that you are all feeling safe, you are all feeling loved, and this is a time when we're feeling our emotions and we're experiencing intense emotions in the human form. And so when you're having a moment where you're feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of the situation that we're in, just allow your hands to rest on your heart. Just allow your eyes to close. Just take a breath. Just feel your breath. Remember that your roots, your root chakra that you're sitting on, you're rising up from, your roots do reach deeply. And just feel your breath going down to your roots. Then feel that flow of energy coming up from your roots through all your other energetic centers to the top of your head, to your crown chakra, and allow your crown to open. Remember that from your crown to your roots, energy is flowing in, energy is releasing out. So just see this flow of energy coming in, going out through you, going around you. And just feel that flow of energy around you as a little capsule, a complete capsule of safety. Where you are held, where you are safe, and where you are loved. Feel expansion as you breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Release. And repeat those deeper, changing or cleansing breaths for as long as you feel you need. Remembering that you are connected. We are all connected. Energy is moving, energy is flowing. Just we are experiencing that flow in the human body. So just let any emotions pass through you. And if you're lying down, feel the length of your body. And if you're seated, rise up and feel the length. We are all connected. We are all one. Just notice how your energetic body is feeling. Notice your attention is drawn anywhere in your physical body, and send your breath and acknowledge and start to enjoy that inner dialogue. Notice where your breath is. Can you feel the core of you and your solar plexus around your navel? Can you breathe it into your spine? Can you feel the openness of your root chakra, the openness of your crown? See that light of energy flowing in and out through you. So whether you're lying down or whether you're seated, if you're lying down, just draw your knees into your chest and just allow yourself to roll your spine up and down your mat. And if you're seated, just find that comfortable position, sitting on a block. And maybe if you don't have a block at home, maybe you can just roll up a blanket or sit on a cushion as an alternative. So if you feel that you've lying down and you're ready to roll up to a seated position, and if you're in a seated position, just drop your chin to your chest and allow your chin to roll, and just notice how the back of your neck feels. Allow your head to come up as you breathe in, and exhale, taking your right ear to your right shoulder, and inhaling to come up and exhaling to go to the other side. And breathe in and then breathe out as you take that turn. And just listen to the words, a beautiful chorus. Feeling safe, feeling peace, knowing that you are. As you breathe in, just breathe out, take your chin down. And allow that little P underneath your chin to roll around. And notice how your neck feels. And take a breath in, and let's just reach our arms high, and then take a gentle twist with your left hand over to the right hand side, dropping your back shoulder, feeling that twist through your spine. And breathe it in and breathe it out. Observing any differences, breathing in and coming forwards, breathing out, taking the hands behind, leaning back, allowing your hands just to lift off the floor, and then just allow your knees to drop. So if you're on a block, or if you don't have a block, on a blanket or on a big book, just see if you can really release, open through, lift the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your eye gaze, take that lovely deep breath in, breathe out. And remember, any noise is available to you as you exhale. So if you're home alone and you want to, you can let out a big and let your tongue come right out. Really release off any energy through your mouth. Let your jaw move side to side, and as you feel your shoulders coming up to your ears as everything's sinking, rise up. So allow your chest to puff out. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the palms, reset, take a deep breath in, breathing out, take a deep breath in, breathe out, deep breath in, breathe out. And then as you want to, bring yourself forward, either using your block or a blanket, or you might not need to, remembering that you can come to options. Coming forward, feeling what's happening to our hips. My hips are feeling very dodgy. So it's good to kind of go, ooh, what's happening? And take the low setting, use the block, and then take it further forward if you want to. And as I said, if you don't have a block, you can always roll a blanket and just make it nice and tight into a bundle. And then just soften through your elbows, really relax and soften through your face. You can always tip your blanket up that way and kind of just lightly prop there. Just notice where your core is. We will be revisiting our cores in case we've forgotten where they were. Remember that you can come further down if that feels good. You can turn the heat up in the hip ovens. So my heat is definitely turned up. Notice one side, take a wiggle side to side. If you're on a block or a book, be careful that you don't wiggle into the sharp bits. Just enjoy that wiggling. And then you can always use your hands, and remember, really soften, soften, soften. Surrendering in this moment is probably the hardest thing to do, but probably the wisest thing that we can all do is to surrender. You know, this time will pass. This time will pass. So just soften all the way through. Go even further if you need. Use your block, and you can always push through your block. Notice how your spine feels. Then bring yourself back up. There we go. And you can always use your block or a book. Reach up, breathe out, take that side stretch over. Oh yes, hello left side. And I think I would be the first to admit there have been times in all of this energetic craziness when I have not felt like coming on this mat. When I have probably hidden away from coming on the mat. But it is nice to be back on the mat. So there we go. Swap sides and then breathe it in. Exhale as you come over. Really allow your opposite buttock to press down. So don't allow things to fall over to one side. Remember, you can always change the setting on your block or your book. Softening the elbow, increasing it if it feels good. And then coming back up. And then we're just going to reach over, so you can either have your block under your hand or nothing. Breathe in, then breathe out and sweep as if you're brushing those curtains back. Then come behind, inhale and sweep the arm all the way over. Breathe out, push it away as if you're coming through water. Big inhale like you're paddling over, and then you brush the back of your hand away. Take one more breath. Really seeing what's happening through the shoulders, breathing out, and let the hands settle. Take that breath in, breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out and reach and brush the water away. Really sweep the arm up, coming all the way over, and breathe it away. So big inhales, big exhales. Come further if that feels good. If you feel like you're going to fall off your block or fall off something, then just use your core. Just take one more. Breathe out. And then reset. And then no practice would be complete without warming up our fingers. So once again, really look at where your alignment is, not too high, not too low. Really blink those fingers so you can really see that it's a pulse and everything is working, and it's like, ooh, hello fingers. And when we do that, we need to check out our neck, so we're not coming up here, we're rising everything down, and we take these little neck movements, pumping away, feeling that tingling sensation, unless, of course, we have the rock climbers. So if you're a rock climber, you probably have to do this for about an hour probably. But for the rest of us, I can feel that sort of tingling going on. I'm wondering when it's going to stop. I'm really exercising my thumbs, so you can really see there I'm slightly in the shadow. There we go. Notice what's happening. Draw the core in, rise up from your roots. Let's move and have a little spring clean of our energy. And release it down, and already everything's going, So we go for round two, of course. course, we do round 2 because we love a round 2. Hello Craig, hello Debs, hello Ruth, hello Jessie. So hello to all of you, missing you all. And as we're tingling away here, and this is where I usually just talk a load of nonsense when everyone's going, it's killing me, just breathe it out and release it down. Okay, so let's tumble around, let's come into all fours, hands underneath your shoulders. If you've got your block, the block is fine. If you don't have a block, you can roll a towel up and place the towel up between your legs. Okay, because in these times it's not always possible to access these things, so we have to get creative. So, as you know, we have hands underneath our shoulders. We love hands underneath our shoulders. We love our knees underneath our hips. So just give your feet a little tap. And remember, you can tuck the toes that way or you can flatten them down, okay? So we just wake them up, squeeze that core into your spine, neutralize your spine so we're not stuck here, we suck it in there, lovely alignment, squeeze that block together and then inhale, open as you take cat and then exhale, really tuck under, breathe in, don't forget to keep squeezing that block. And then breathe out. So you'll find more power on that. Inhaling, exhaling. And depending on how you're feeling, you know that you can always start to get the fire going by going faster, inhaling, exhaling. And always look forwards, because when we look forwards, we are looking towards our future rather than looking in our past, which is really key. And that little noise, that is my Ruby dog scattering around, who's having puppies at the moment, and the puppy should be here in about 4 days' time. And she's wondering what on earth Mummy is doing on a yoga mat without Ruby on it. So we just squeeze, and remember you can just take a little bit of a hip roll there. Remember you can do your rib rolls, and remember to keep focusing on your breath. So big inhaling, big exhaling, and then rib roll the other way. This is your chance to really check in with your spine and maybe check in with your wrists, because if we've not done this for a long time and we've not done regular yoga and we've not been to our classes, then we just need to go, ooh, what's happening in my hands? So squeeze that block, come on up, tip tap the feet. Just let your hands come together as always. Link the fingers as if you're going to do the little church steeple. And then just do that figure of 8. So keeping the forearms locked together, it's as if you've got a tiny micro-sized tennis racket in your hand and you're doing backhand forehands. So we're doing a figure of 8 all the time, okay? So just notice which direction you're going in and keep these forearms velcro together. There we go, and you can see my hand is kind of snaking around in this figure of 8, and now I'm going to go the other way, okay? So you've got to use your brain power, use all the powers of your mind, now go the other way, keeping the forearms locked together, but we're just rotating the wrists, okay? Really important we keep our wrists health and keep it flowing and release it out. So hopefully that starts looking a bit better because you know what's coming. We've got to get that fire, okay? Your body is just like a house. So we are checking in with all the rooms and we are going straight to the boiler room, which is in our core. So remember, get everything stacked. If you're using a block or a towel between your upper thighs, give it a squeeze. Make sure the hands are further forward and they're not back here, okay? Nicely stacked underneath yourselves. And then all you're going to do, either toes down or toes tucked, squeeze, breathe in and lift. So you're lifting just an inch, and as soon as you lift, you know you have to squeeze your core into your spine, knit your ribs in, really feel that power, feel that squeeze. So keep sucking up into your spine, keep looking forwards, do not look down through your legs. You start to feel that wobble, soften through your elbows, bring your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. Inhaling, exhaling. Everything feels like it's having a massive wobble, but keep breathing. Stay strong, keep breathing in, breathing it out. Breath in, breathe it out. Take one more breath in and breathe it out. How good does that feel? Wake up the feet, tippy toe. Remember, toes down, feet down, whichever you feel like. Always take the hands around behind you if you're feeling that. Just give yourself a little break, reset everything again. Squeeze, breathe and lift. There we go, just a little inch. There's a tiny bit of daylight off your knees. Don't know if you can see that, but that's it. And as soon as you come up for this second round, whoa, the fire comes in. You start to build heat. The heat starts to form and you've just got to pass through. So this is the best way to really push energy around your solar plexus out. Make it shift, get that sweat on, move it through, and then it moves through different states of matter. So keep knitting your spine right in, knit those ribs in, breathe, squeeze that core in tight, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, breathe it out, look forwards, feel that strength in your core, feel that fire, take a breath in, and breathe it out. Feeling warm. So let's see what's happening. Take your fingers, take them the opposite way round. So the right hand goes to the right hand side, so your thumb is on the outside. Both hands, the thumbs are on the outside of your arms, okay? You can go forwards and backwards, breathing in, breathing out, squeezing that block, seeing what's happening, thinking, oh, I know what's coming. So remember where we were? We were bending down, coming back up again. If that's too much, you just go forwards and then you just sit to where you can, trying to keep your hands velcroed, okay? When we do this, we open up our lungs. It's like really opening the windows in a house to give it a good airing. So when we turn our hands, we expose more of our lungs and we actually use, pardon me, more of our lung space and respiratory space. So currently, really good thing to do, and you can just develop it and see if you can get that bend. If your brain is going, my arms do not bend, then you just reassure them and you give them that little thing, and that's all you practice until one day it comes and there you go. And the next thing you know, you'll be going up into down dog with your hands like this. So take them all the way around, you can give them a little shake off, and then all we're going to do is tuck our toes and we're going to lift to our first downward facing dog. So walk your dog through, paddle your feet through, see how that feels. If you've got your block, you can squeeze it. If you feel happier, if you feel like something's going to plop, then just take your towel to one side. Maybe it's starting to unravel on you, so just take it to one side and then just focus. Now remember, micro knee bend means you can flip your tailbone higher rather than pushing the heels down. So always put some bend in and then flip your bottom further up. See how that feels. If you want to build strength, you can come onto your fingertips. See how that really opens up your shoulder blades. Breathe it through, inhaling, exhaling. Then if you want to, come back onto the palms of your hands. Remember, we're corkscrewing the hands. So it's a phrase that means, but it means imagine that from your fingertips to your shoulders, in spirals, you are opening up. So the back of your shoulders are really broad and away from you. So next thing I want you to do is bend your knees. We're going to cross-reference. So take your right hand and take it across your back, over and behind your right hip. So right hand off your right hip. Then I want you to push your left foot right down into your mat and see what is happening. So you're referencing from the left side of your body, and the back of your hand is on the back part of the right side, probably at the lower base of like your kidneys in your spine. So see what's happening. Is something caved in or is it all equal? Then bring that hand back, pedal through, and when you're ready, reset, core in.
You release the left hand and you take it to the left hand side. And this time you need to really push through that left foot, but really get the weight equal. So try and equal both sides, so you're not feeling like you're just going to cave to one side. What's happening from your right hand talking to the left part of your body? So you've come across the body through all your organs, and your hand is touching at the lower part or back part of, like the back part of your trousers or your yoga pants or your shorts, which is into where your kidney is. So just notice, cross-reference, have that dialogue through the body. And then bring your left hand back, see how that feels, and then walk the hands and feet together and find your forward fold. Now remember, we had the sandwich, which we've been working on, which is a really important thing to remember, that it's about bending the knees in order to really facilitate a lovely fold. And folds are all about surrendering, so breathe out. Now remember, lots of different things. If you feel you cannot fold, you can always rest your forearms on your thighs in order to let your head and shoulders relax. Use your forearms to support you if you need. If you cannot touch the floor, you can always have a block here, or your Encyclopedia Britannica, or several things piled up, maybe even a small coffee table, preferably not glass. So, lots of props available to you in your own home. Just decide how you're going to be and use that to your advantage. So it might be you want to put a cushion on top of something so that you can really feel the support beneath you, and then really focus on breathing out. Remember the sandwich, we want our ribs to come in contact with our thighs. Those of you that can, you can release, you can have your hands on your elbows, you can enjoy that ragdoll, you can release your toes, you can use your hips, you can let your elbows go side to side. Really enjoy that freedom. Really notice what's happening through the body. What's happening if you've still got the block between your legs or a towel between your legs. Really notice. Those are your root chakra. We're going to waken those up because we need more than ever to feel connected to the earth. Because we're all floating right up and probably out of our bodies quite a lot at the moment, if we're watching television or the news or listening to the radio a lot. So it's really good just to minimize that, really get into our space, keep coming back to those core values. You're safe, you're well, you are loved, and you definitely are. So see how that feels. Take a final breath out. Let your hands come to your shins, lift your chest halfway. Squeeze your shoulder blades, really allow the core to come in, really see what's happening in the back and down the length of your legs, and then inhale and peel yourself all the way up to standing. This is where I become headless, but you can still see me. So, I've still got my block or my towel in the upper part here. So, all we're going to do is feet hip distance or where is comfortable. You can have them together if you want. We're going to roll up onto the balls of the feet. You can see how my feet just want to tip out to the outside. Then breathe out. Now you can have your hands on your hips, you can have your arms out, you can have your arms up in the air, whatever feels good. So breathe in, breathe out. Breath in, breathe out. Breath in, breathe out. Now if you've got something between your upper thighs, you can really tell if you're really working through your root energy, because we're waking up the balls of our feet. Breathe out. Breath in, breathe out. Breath in, exhale. So depending whether you're here or whether you want to be arms out, just come higher up onto the feet and allow the toes to lift up. So you're really rolling through the foot. We've done this quite a few times in class before. It's really great. Your calves are probably talking to you, but it's a really good way of getting blood flowing, getting all our roots really sparkly, and get that energy moving, okay?
So we keep going. We'll have done 30 of these by the time I probably stop talking, but really lift the toes up. Notice how the whole of your feet are coming. Can you rise up any higher? Can you lift the toes higher as you land your heels? How is it feeling? Can you feel your inner thigh? Can you feel the whole of your pelvis, the whole of your hamstrings? Can you feel your knees? If you've had any knee issues, you can always do this on one leg. You can always do it holding on to something. So you can always have a wall or back of a chair, anything you feel you need, and then you can just challenge yourself to lift off a bit more. So there's lots of alternatives. You could of course do this sitting down if you wanted to as well. You could come to the edge of a chair and you could do this. Those of us that are working from home, sitting at desks or sitting at a laptop, really important to do this exercise a lot and also keep the blood flowing through to your calf muscles. So we'll just do 2 more, feeling like this is flowing through, and release it down. So you can shake off, and then once again, more of intense pose. So we're going to take a breath in, breathe out. So you can either have the hands here, or you can take the hands behind, or you can have the hands here in your heart space. So you decide what is happening. Now remember, when we set this up, squeeze the block, the hips are back and down, my knees are over my feet, and I can lift my toes. And when I do that, I really feel where my weight is coming through, the back line of my body. Then I'm going to breathe in, lift my arms up. Breathe out, push my hands back. So I'm really squeezing my shoulder blades. Big inhale, big exhale. Breath in, breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you're at home and you want to, you can say to yourself, I can, I will. I can, I will. Now relax your toes if you haven't already. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the pelvis tucked. Notice where your core is. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeezing, sinking deeper if you want more intensity, but making sure you keep your pelvis tucked. Breath in, breath out. Just take 2 more. Last one. And release. Hello legs. So release your block, leave it to the side. We're going to take some flow and build up a little sequence. Okay, so finding the edge of your mat, like me, finding a space where you're not going to headbutt things. Find your mountain pose. Remember, feet either together or hip distance. Certainly if you're pregnant, you need to be hip distance. Then just land there. Just feel your toes, feel your heels, feel your calves, feel your thighs, feel your pelvis. Squeeze your core in, roll your shoulders back and down so your palms are facing forwards. This is how we need to be. Don't worry if your hands stick out here, let them relax. In time, they'll drop down. Then just notice, how's your neck feeling? Take those little sunflower movements, allow your chin to come to your chest, allow your head just to move, feel the freedom in your neck, and then just notice, how is it feeling? Settle it, and remember, the golden part of you, that golden hook, is ready to lift and attach up to the energy that's in your crown. So imagine that you're being lifted up by the top of your head. Take that full breath in, breathe out. Close your eyes if you wish. If closing your eyes makes you feel a bit wobbly, just allow your gaze to focus on any particular place and then just look through that. Just use this time to connect to the whole of your body. Be still, be strong. Feel your strength. You've got this. The strength of a mountain is within you. Each one of you has enormous capacity, infinite capacity. It's there when you connect with your breath and when you feel connected. So breathe in, lift the arms to extend your mountain, soften your knees, belly in, breathe out to a forward fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway, big inhale. Breathe out and fold. Step your right leg back, long, long lunge. Drop your knee, release the right foot. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, hands come down. Inhale, come onto the ball of your right foot. Look forwards, step feet together, breathe out. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Inhale as you step your left leg back, long lunge. Let that knee drop, release the left foot. Breathe in, arms come up. Breathe out, hands come down. Breathe in, come onto the ball of your left foot. Look forwards, power through off that foot. Step feet together forwards, breathe out, fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Step your right leg back for that long lunge. Sink your hips, lift your chest. Step your left leg back to plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push the heels away. Drop to your knees if you need to. That is your option. Then big inhale. Exhale as you lower slowly all the way down. Let the whole of you touch your mat. Then make sure where your hands are. Slide them further back. If they're forward, bring them back here. Squeeze your elbows in. Wiggle your pelvis into your mat. Notice where you're at. Squeeze your core in. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze the elbows in. Breathe and lift. Breathe out, lower. Squeeze, breathe and lift. Breathe out to lower. Squeeze, breathe and lift. Breathe out to lower. Take the hands wider so you're onto your fingertips in these cupcake fingers or spidery fingers, and already you feel your shoulder blades locking together. So squeeze, breathe and lift. Coming up higher, breathe out. Squeeze, breathe and lift. Breathe out. Squeeze, breathe and lift. Breathe out. Slide your hands back to the sides of your ribs again. Elbows lock in. So really see your shoulder blades come right back down. Feel them squeeze in. Squeeze, breathe and lift. As you breathe in, and then your pelvis and your thighs are off your mat. In up dog. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Look forwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Breathe into the center. Knees down, toes tucked. Breathe out to down dog. Pedal the feet through. Walk your dog. If it feels good and you want to lift and just elevate your leg, you can. I'm a bit short of space without knocking all the photos off. Possibly kicking a candle over at the same time. So you can take a variation or just hold here or just enjoy that. Taking the right leg, taking the left leg, opening the hip. But really focus on keeping your shoulders square. So as much as we play with the hips, just notice what's happening so you're not really twisting the whole of your spine. Or you can just stay here pedaling through. You can stay here with your fingertips coming onto them, or seeing how it feels on one hand. Noticing what's going on for you, coming down onto your palms, or you can just inhale and roll through to plank and see where your alignment is. And then soften the knees, pump it back to down dog. So this is always a good thing to check in, noticing, are we able to come from plank and flow back to our down dog, or do we need to keep moving our hands and feet? So until you really get familiar with this, it's always good when you get your first down dog to check in, can I get to plank, and then can I get from plank back into my down dog? So wherever you are, pedal that through.
Then soften the knees and step your left foot between your hands. Take your time if you need. Look forwards as you breathe in. Power off that back leg, so don't let it bag down. Really push through, push the heel away. And step feet together. Breathe out and fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Inhale and rise up. And breathe out. How did that feel? So let's reset everything again. Check in from your feet, your calves, your thighs, your pelvis, your solar plexus, your shoulders. Roll your palms forward. Check in with your neck. Take those sunflower movements. Breathe. Lift the head. Feel that golden hook lifting you up. Take that breath in. Close your eyes. Just take a moment here. Then when you're ready, breathe in, extend your mountain. Exhale, knees soft, belly in, forward fold. Breathe out. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back to a long, long lunge. Wiggle it back if you need. Make sure your front knee's over your foot. Look forwards. Then exhale as you step the right leg back to plank. Either drop to your knees or lower slowly with controlled crocodile. Elbows brush your ribs. Take a pause at the bottom. Inhale, come through to cobra or push to up dog. Or you can take cat to cow. Now allow your pelvis to kind of swing like a pendulum. Feel the freedom. Soften your elbows, soften your neck. Breathe in, breathe out, look to your left. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, knees and toes. Breathe out as you lift to down dog. Pedal your feet through. See how that feels. And if it feels good, step, jump or walk your feet between your hands. Breathe out to fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Inhaling, exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Breathe out. So let's just take a couple more. You can take variations, you can reset, you can rest. You do what your body is telling you is the right and the best thing for it. So, reset. Take a breath in. Breathe out, dive and fold. Find that sandwich. Hands to shins. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Step, jump or walk your feet back to plank. Full breath in, full breath out as you lower to crocodile. Take a moment to hover if you want to build strength. Inhale as you come through to cobra or up dog or cat to cow. Breath in, breathe out, look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale, look to the right. If you want to, knees go down or you can lift your tailbone back. Pedal the feet through, see what's happening, see how it feels. And when you're ready, step, jump, walk your feet between your hands. Breathe out, fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Breathe out, fold. Root to rise. Breathe out. Reset everything. Breath in, extend your mountain. Belly in, knees soft. Breathe out and fold. Let it go. Sandwich your belly and thighs together. Hands to shins. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Feel the length of your spine, the length of your hamstrings. Breathe out and fold. Step, jump, walk your feet back to plank. Breathing in. Breathe out as you lower slowly with control. Inhale as you come to cobra, up dog or cat to cow. Exhale, look to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale, right. Inhale to center, knees, toes, or lift the tailbone back if it feels good. Pedal the feet through. You can take a three-legged dog either side. Come onto the fingertips if you feel. You want to build strength. Notice what's happening through your body. Breathe out. Take your time, soften your knees, step, jump, or walk your feet between your hands. Breathe out to fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And breathe out. How does that feel? So, all we're going to do is little bits of variations. So, seeing where you are, just allow that breath to flow. Take a breath in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, let your hands come into your heart space. Take a breath in, let your arms come overhead. Breathe out, lift your heels, unless you've got knee issues. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out, lower the arms, lower the heels. Reset everything. Breath in. Breathe out, sink to intense pose, hands in your heart space. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out and lower. There is my superstar, very pregnant, Labrador Ruby, star of the show. Try not knock it over, Rubes. Sit down, sit. Good girl, good girl. Ruby, sit down. Inhale. Exhale, hands in your heart space. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out. Breath in. Breathe out, intense pose. Breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out. So all we need to do now is some side bends. So, sit down, that's it. Sit. So, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. Breath in. Breathe out, side bend to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Breathe out, lower. Breath in. Heels lift. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to the center. Breathe out. One more time. Breath in. Arms and heels lift. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Breathe out. We're going to link those two together. So, breath in. Breathe out, intense pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, heels lift as an option. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, side bend to your right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, intense pose, hands in your heart space. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale to the center. Breathe out, roll and fold. Step, jump or walk your feet back to plank. Breathe out as you lower slowly to crocodile. Inhale as you come through to cobra or up dog. Exhale as you turn to the left. Inhale, head to center. Exhale as you turn to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale back to down dog.
Step, jump, or walk your feet between your hands. Breathe out, fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out. So, next phase. Looks as though Ruby is determined to stay on my mat. I'll work this way. So, next one we're going to do, take a breath in, extend your arms up. Breathe out, sink to intense pose, hands in your heart space. Now, breathe in, arms overhead. Breathe out, wrap your arms to the right as you breathe out. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, wrap your arms to the left. Inhale, rise up. Breathe out. Now, if you want to, you can put a towel or your block once again right at the top. This will protect your knees so they're not twisting as your arms move. It really locks you in. So, with a towel, a pillow, a book, or your block, take a breath in, breathe out, find your intense pose. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, wrap to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale, wrap to your left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open your arms this time to the right. So take your time. Look at your knees, notice what's happening. Squeeze the block, the book, your towel. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, wrap. Inhale to center. Open your arms to the left. Now really see how that feels and opens you up. Open the palms, spread your fingers, drop your back shoulder. Inhale, hands to front, breathe it out. So we're just going to take that in and incorporate all of that in and take some flow. So let's go. Once again, come to the front of your mat from the top. Take a breath in, extend. Breathe out, intense pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, heels lift. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, back to intense pose. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, wrap to your right. So really drop the back shoulder. Inhale, arms to the center. Exhale, wrap to your left. Check the knees. Inhale, arms to the center. Exhale, open your arms to the right. Palms and fingers spread widely. Check your knees, really lock them together. Inhale to the center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, come all the way through. Breathe out and fold. Step, jump, walk back to plank. Knees or toes, breathe out as you lower. Inhale as you come through to cobra or up dog. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to your right. Inhale to the center. Then knees, toes, or step back to down dog. Never work with children and animals. Yes, I love you too, Ruby. So, here we are in down dog. Just lift your right leg. Lift your right leg to three-legged dog. And sweep that right foot to the outside of your right hand. So the outside of your right hand. Now lift your right arm up and turn to the right hand side. Power through the ball of your left foot. Take that hand down. Then lift that right leg all the way back up to three-legged dog. Exhale.
as you lower that foot down. Breath in, lift the left leg all the way up to three-legged dog. See how that feels? Then sweep that left foot to the outside of your left hand, avoiding the dog. Then inhale, lift the left arm, turn your chest right in to your left leg. Really spread your fingers, push off that right foot, don't let that knee crease, push through the foot. Breathe out, bring your hand down. Then inhale, lift the left leg, avoiding small animals, children, dogs, and lift it back to three-legged dog. Exhale as you come back to down dog. Pedal the feet, step jump, walk your feet between your hands. Breathe out, fold. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And breathe out. There we go. So let's see where we are on the time. Right. So, we're going to add on. Phoebe's going to go viral. Pregnant dog on a yoga mat. There we go. She's taking pride of place. There we go. My co-instructor. So we've got our flow. We're just going to add on some last little bits. So we've stepped wide. We've opened our hips. Now's the time we're going to have a little bit of fun to play. So as you step forward, and I'll show you face on, you're here. You step forward, then we're just going to step the other leg forward. So when we've done our three-legged dog, we sweep the foot to the outside of the hand, and then we can step the other one to the outside of the other hand. Now this is where, if you've got a block or the complete volume of the Encyclopedia Britannica, you can stack them up so that you can actually rest your head. You can be here, you can be here. Or if you want to sink deeper, you can put your block or your book or the Encyclopedia Britannica in there, and you can balance here, okay, in your Hindi squat. If you've got no knee issues, please go into your deeper Hindi squat, or as you get more into it, you can change the setting of your Hindi squat and you can have the block lower there, or you can be without it. That's probably the lowest I can go at the moment. So then we play. You're going to bring your hands forward. So this is where you can gather all the sofa cushions now. Couple of options. If you're here and you want to do something different, you can always bring the hands here, squat deeply and lift up and come to monkey or spider, okay, or you can sink deeper. Can't quite see, but my heels are lifted and you can land them down, or we can play in crow. So if you're playing in crow, and there you can be here. So you've come from that position of the Hindi squat. Now you can see my knees are kind of resting on the back of my hands. So either bringing your forehead onto the block and just getting used to bringing your knees here, okay? That may be just as much as some of you can do, and that's amazing. All right, just to get into position and close this space down really helps. But you can see why doing the sandwich, the fold sandwich, really helps bring your thighs to your ribs. So if you're here and you want to play, you just rest and you can lift the heels. So just play, get the knees into the outside of your upper arm and just play lifting the heels and bringing them down and taking a rest. Coming back, getting the knees close in or resting on the back or squeezing in, and you just rest and you lift the heels. If you don't want to use a block or a block, you must look further forward than where your eye gaze is. So if we're doing that, spread the fingers, get tucked in, coming through, look further forwards. You can lift one leg up and then you can lift the other leg up, okay? I'm trying to practice with my dog side here. So have fun with it, just play with it. Let's be playful in these times when it's a bit tricky. So don't worry, Use your cushion, use your books, use whatever you feel like, and just getting to here is good. Or other option, if you want to be playful and be a bit of a spider or a bit of a monkey, you can just squat here, take the hands here and lift the heels. Okay, so lots of options. So let's unfurl, breathe in and come up. So we're going to flow all the way through, and then we have a healing vortex nidra. So deep joy. Here we go. Let's find the front of our mat. I'll talk you through it because I've got my glamorous assistant here. So come to the front of your mat. Really let your feet settle. Let your breath settle. Squeeze in. Check in with your neck. Note what's happening. Take a breath in. Extend all the way up. Breathe out, sink to intense pose. Hands in your heart space. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, rise all the way up, heels stay lifted. Breathe out, side bend to your left. Breathe into the center. Breathe out to your right. Inhale to center. Breathe out, back to intense pose, hands in your heart space. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, wrap the arms to the right. Drop the back shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, arms come to the center. Exhale, wrap to your left. Inhale, arms come through. Exhale, open wide. Spread the palms, spread the fingers. Really feel that twisting, that wringing out. We're squeezing all our organs, giving them a really good detox. Inhale to the center. Exhale, open wide to your left. Notice what's happening through your shoulders. Spread the palms, spread that energy. Really feel the power in your fingertips. Inhale, come through. Exhale, roll to fold. Breathe out. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Big breath in. Breathe out, fold. Step jump, walk your feet back to plank. Knees or toes. Breath in. Breathe out, lower to crocodile. Inhale as you come through to cobra or up dog. Exhale, look to your left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to your right. Inhale to the center. Knees, toes, or lift your tailbone back to down dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, take the right foot outside your right hand. Inhale, step your left foot outside your left hand, breathe out. Either find your Hindi squat with the block, take your time. There's no hurry, no one can see. Either rest here, come deeper into your Hindi squat, sitting on a block or not. Breathe. Allow your elbows to push through the outsides of your knees, not on the joints. Sink your tailbone. Let your hands come down, just practice. And just either bringing them further forwards, feel that motion of coming forwards, squeezing, just practicing that if that's you today, lifting the heels if that's you today, taking a bit more play if that's you today, lifting one foot off, lifting the other foot off, and then just enjoying that freedom and that feeling of being there, all coming to your monkey, coming here where you're more hip distance and the feet are forward, lifting the heels, using the hands higher up here, really lifting the heels, lifting the chest, sinking the tailbone. Breathe out, fold. See how that feels? Then inhale, hands to shins, lift the chest. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, reach, rise. Breathe out.
So there we go. And now it's time just to think, make yourself comfortable. If you're staying for your yoga nidra, then you might want to pause and just get your blankets or a pillow or anything that you really need to make yourself super comfortable. Well, Ruby's made herself super comfortable for her yoga nidra. And then when you're ready, just bring yourself back. And just see where you are. Okay. So, whether you're seated, whether you're lying, just make yourself really comfortable. Really comfortable for your healing vortex. So let your arms and legs be separated. Really feel the length of your spine, just notice. And if you're not staying for the nidra, just take a few moments really just to close your practice down. Just allow yourself to settle. And maybe once again, bringing your hands into your heart space. Really connecting with your breath. Close your eyes. Feel the deepness of your in-breath. Take a pause. Breathe out. And take a deep breath in. Take a pause. Breathe out. Just allow then your breath to really flow easily and completely. And just notice if you need anything, you need to move your body. Just feel the whole length of your body. I am safe. I am well. I am loved. So if you're leaving your mat, just take a few moments to remember those thoughts. I am safe. I am well. I am loved. So I want you to imagine that hovering just above your head is a vortex of energy. Just a big, just like a typhoon or a spinning top. Just in a spiral, just moving around, just spiraling around. And this vortex is pure healing energy. And it's hovering just above your head. Just like a spinning top, and it's moving into a clockwise direction from left to right. And now this vortex of healing energy is wider than your body's widest part. It's slightly wider than your shoulders. It's slightly wider than your hips. And this vortex of healing energy is very soon going to enter your body and move right through your body, keeping your body well within its sphere. And as it moves through your body, it's rebalancing, realigning, curing, healing, repairing, revitalizing anything and everything that needs it. And as you can see this healing energy vortex moving from left to right, you're selecting in a colour, a really healing colour. A bright white light, a beautiful pink, a turquoise or a blue. Whichever colour you choose, that is your healing and powerful colour. And now is your time to heal. You can feel the tail, the very tip of the vortex, just like a child's spinning top. And it's touching the top of your head, the crown of your head, as that healing energy vortex moves into your body. As it moves into your body, all of your energies are realigning to match the energy of this healing energy vortex. It's moving down through your face, moving into your throat, and your throat is an area to do with emotions. And as this healing energy vortex moves into your throat, it is slowing right down. It's slowing down and doing all the healing work that it needs to. It allows you to have a voice, and you can speak beautifully. You can speak in front of groups. You can lead anything that you need. You speak up. You speak out. You speak about anything and everything. Positive. Anything that is causing you anything, any reason to feel any anxiety. What you have makes sense. What you have to say is eloquent and interesting and correct. There is no right, there is no wrong, no good, no bad. Because this healing energy vortex is slowing down in the area of your throat and is rebalancing, realigning, repairing, and revitalizing everything to do with speaking, swallowing, and even digesting. And now this healing energy vortex is covering your shoulders. It's moving down further into your body, moving down into your chest, slowing right down as it begins to cover your heart. And this healing energy vortex covers your heart and is doing the most profound, the most healing work. It is erasing, eradicating, eliminating and removing any heartache, any pain, any old hurts, any issues with rejection or abandonment or feeling not lovable or not enough. They're all wiped away as this healing energy vortex slows down and covers your heart. This healing energy vortex is rather like a broom. As it moves through your body, it is gathering in front of it any toxic feelings, any toxic substances, anything that should not be in your body, any impurities, any toxins, but also any toxic thoughts, and also any toxic memories left in your heart, in your mind, in your throat, in your stomach. They are moving ahead of the healing energy vortex, soon to be moved out of your body and forever. And as this healing energy vortex, soon to be moved out of your body forever, leaves your heart, it leaves your heart open and happy, open to heal, open to love, open to knowing you are lovable, you are enough, you always have been, you certainly always will be. This healing energy is now moving down through your ribs, balancing, repairing, strengthening. It's focusing on your spine. It's making your spine so strong. Your spine is your support system. And as this healing energy vortex balances your spine, balances and soothes and helps all the muscles around your neck, your spine is strong. And it's a metaphor for the fact that you are both supported and absolutely supporting. And now this healing energy vortex is moving down through your lungs, balancing your breathing. You breathe properly. You breathe in and you breathe out. The top part of this healing energy vortex is moving, and now this healing energy vortex is moving into your stomach, into your solar plexus, and you can see that your stomach is being made perfect. You can see that every cell, every nerve in your stomach to work perfectly. You are commanding, directing, instructing your stomach to work perfectly. Your digestion is perfect. Your metabolic rate is perfect, whatever you eat. Your metabolic rate does a phenomenal job of making your digestion perfect. Whatever you eat, your metabolic rate speeds up, it utilizes it. You take in energy and you use energy. Your body feels more perfect, more alive, because your metabolic rate, your metabolism is becoming perfect. Your metabolic rate and your metabolism are perfect. That healing energy vortex is now moving from your shoulders down to your upper arms, down to your forearms, down to your fingers. You are noticing right now a tingling sensation in your fingertips. And as you focus on that tingling sensation, it increases all by itself. And you can just notice that happening. Focus on that tingling in your fingertips and notice it increasing. The increased cell activity, you are programming, directing, commanding each and every cell to work perfectly. And as you focus on that tingling in your fingertips, and as it increases, you know that you are doing a stellar job. That healing energy vortex is moving from your stomach, moving into your hips, moving from your upper back to the small of your back. As every muscle, every nerve feels strong, that healing energy vortex, as it starts to move out of your stomach, moving in front of it as every toxin, every chemical, every substance that should not be there is being pushed ahead of the healing energy vortex, being shoved ahead of the healing energy vortex. It is moving out of your body. This healing energy vortex is pushing everything out of your stomach that should not be there. It's pushing everything out of your lungs that should not be there. It is cleansing your blood of toxins and substances that should not be there. But it is also cleansing of your toxic thoughts and substances that no longer need to be there. And now this healing energy vortex is moving into your gut, moving into your bowel, taking out residues of old stuff, any toxicity, any chemical being pushed and shoved ahead of that healing energy vortex, moving out of your body, out of your mind, out of your life. And now that healing energy vortex is moving down through your legs. Everything that does not belong in your mind, in your body, in your psyche, anything, every imprint, every impression, every memory, any imperfection, any hurt that you no longer want to be in your life is being pushed ahead of this healing energy vortex. You can feel that old stuff moving downwards towards your knees, downwards towards your calves, your calf muscles feel incredibly heavy as that healing energy vortex. The tip of it starts to move down to the soles of your feet. And I want you to imagine that you are opening a valve in the soles of your feet, and all of that stuff is coming out, rather like an egg timer, rather like an egg timer with a crack or a hole to the bottom. So all the sands
start to tip out. They pour out, they drain out. You can feel this kind of sand pouring out of your body, tipping out of your body, taking out everything that should not be there, while you feel the sand trickling, pouring, moving out of your body. Yet again you are commanding, instructing, directing, compelling and programming your body to go back and back and back, back to its perfect coding, back to its original imprint and impression, back so that everything is working perfectly, naturally, beautifully, wonderfully, just as nature intended it to do. And you can feel all those negative thoughts and feelings and imprints and memories being shoved ahead of that vortex, leaving your body, draining out through the soles of your feet. And that tingling that you are feeling in your fingertips is now being felt in the tips of your toes. And you can feel a tingling in your toes, a tingling in the soles of your feet. And again, as you focus on it, it's increasing all by itself. So I'm going to allow you to give you a few minutes of silence now, ready to feel that energy vortex leaving your body slowly, very slowly, to feel that sand, that negative energy leaving your body. And as it leaves your body, all that's left behind is purity and well-being and feeling so good. And so again, you're focusing on the things you want to feel, the things that you wish to repair and heal. Just let yourself go deeper and deeper, and just let yourself go deeper. And just let yourself go deeper and feel this heavy sand leave your body. And as you feel it leave your body, you grow in so much confidence. So just feel that healing energy vortex. Feel it replacing and healing. And you know just what to do to heal any organ. If you have any organ that needs to be healed, I want you to see that organ as shiny and healthy, and I want you to see that. So see any organ you need to heal as perfect. Your skin is an organ. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it responds to your thinking, and your skin is just perfect. Your complexion is just perfect. Perfect skin, feeling nourished, soft, satiny smooth. Feel your skeletal system as a perfect system. Your muscles are perfect. And you feel that because your body feels so incredibly well. Your skin
your body weight, your self-esteem, all phenomenal. And your ability to speak your truth, express your emotions freely, easily. Feeling your breath, feeling the rhythm of your breath, perfection in your breath. Anything that needs to be unblocked is unblocked, and your breathing is perfect. Your skin is moist and satiny and smooth and perfect, and you feel so strong, so wonderful, so well. Your joints are perfect, and you are free of pain to move perfectly. Your joints are in perfect health, and your body feels completely symmetrical. You feel beautiful and gorgeous and lovable and perfect, because that is exactly what you are. You sleep perfectly at night, and your hearing is perfect. You hear what you need to hear, and when asleep, you simply sleep. Your immune system is perfect, because you are commanding, instructing, and directing your mind to make it so. And any excess or any issues you may have, they are released, they are long gone, they are forgotten. They are out of your life because you remember to let go. The most powerful world in the whole world are let go. You're letting go of pain, growing in phenomenal confidence. You absolutely believe in your mind's ability to make you a phenomenal person. You believe in yourself. So just let yourself go deeper and deeper and deeper still. Any allergies, any issues with breathing, they are long gone. Your immune system is perfect. Your immune system is so strong, so phenomenal, so amazing. You can do things that previously you didn't think you could do. Your head is clear. Anything like migraines or asthma, they are long gone. They are out of your life. You absorb nutrients, vitamins, calcium, iron, all the things you need to absorb, and your body is a reflection of this as you become the person you want to be. The energy you want to have. Your body is repairing anything that needs to be healed. So just let yourself go deeper. And just one last time, remember that you are commanding your body, directing your body, compelling your body to go back, way back. You have phenomenal confidence. You have a phenomenal memory. You believe in yourself, and your memory is outstanding. Your confidence is outstanding. Your joints work perfectly, and you feel amazing. So in just a minute, you're going to slowly, easily, and calmly come back to full awareness, absolutely knowing with unshakable confidence that you will be safe, you will be well, and you are loved. You have everything you need in you. So feeling wonderful, feeling healed, feeling amazing, feeling extraordinary, because that always has been, and certainly most always will be, the truth about you. One last time, commanding, instructing, directing and compelling your body to go back to its original coding, so that everything is in the right place at the right time, doing the right work, and all you have to do is to tell your body to make it so. So you play this recording a lot, because you respond to it amazingly. And every time you play this recording, you command your body, instruct your body to go back to functioning perfectly. It knows exactly what to do. So just feel the last remnants of that heavy sand dropping out of the soles of your feet. Feel the valve in your feet closing. Everything is new, healthy, shiny and perfect. So feeling liberated, feeling free, feeling healed, feeling safe, feeling well, feeling loved, feeling good about yourself, just like the extraordinary, healthy, happy, wonderful, lovable person that you absolutely are. Just open up your eyes, fill up your lungs, and slowly, calmly, easily come back to your full awareness. And of course, if you should ever play this recording at night, you can drift into the most wonderful, deep, healing sleep and dream the most wonderful, healing dreams. So just take a minute, just allow yourself just to slowly come back. Fill up your lungs. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you feel safe. I hope you remember that all will be well. And remember that you are loved. There we go. You are loved. And you are love. So if you're home alone, you can give yourself a big hug. And remember that you are loved. And imagine virtual hugs coming from everyone that loves you to where you are right now. And remember to rest your hands on your heart space. And if you're with someone, love the one you're with. Give them a hug and tell them how much you love them. Or hug your dog. Sending you lots of love. Take care. And you can always reach out to me on estherlawton.com. Just leave a comment and I can always pick it up. It comes through to text me. Or you can find me on my Facebook page, Esther Lawton Therapies. You can always message me there. I'm going to upload this hopefully to YouTube now. So please leave any comments or any reviews. You can see it's a live take. There is lovely Ruby behind me. Ruby Yoga Dog on Instagram as Ruby Yoga Dog. Soon to be Ruby Mummy Dog. Aren't you, Rubes? Yeah. Puppies due on Saturday. So we'll probably give you an update on puppy status. Lots of love to you all. Till we see each other in real life. Be well, be safe, be loved. Let your emotions flow. Remember, we're experiencing emotion, but we are in the human form. So let it flow. Let it release. Come out of that third dimension. Come up to that fourth dimension. And be safe and well and loved in your heart space.